Hello, this is Ellery Ernst with my final project, Creating an Effective Teaching and Learning Plan. This is going to be presented to my Indian Creek Elementary staff for a beginning of the year, kind of welcome back to school and our plan for professional development. So this year our school will be working to think more deeply about what makes teaching and learning effective. We have found literature from Jeff Marshall, which breaks down effective teaching into 7 tips, which are also known as Teacher Intentionality of Practice Scale. So here are these tips here. And you might be wondering, how will they affect your teaching? We are aiming for transformative instructional practice that yields student success. We are not simply trying to add a box for you to check off or a spot for you to put data. We want you to identify your strengths and weaknesses, then have a guide to your desired transformation. What does this look like for you? We want our teachers to focus on intentionality. Our goal for our professional development this year is to provide our teachers with ideas and supports for more intentional teaching. As you can see, we have broken down each of the tips into what we want to focus on for our school. Our school leadership team has determined the order of the tips for our professional development this year in order of importance, which you can see here. Our building leadership team has also created a rubric to give teachers a better understanding of what admin will be wanting to discuss following observations throughout this school year. For example, towards the middle of the year, we will be learning about interactive, thoughtful learning. If this is something you would like to work on when admin or anyone comes to observe your lesson, you can ask them to watch specifically for this tip and determine together whether your lesson is developing, achieving, or mastering, or your students or your teaching, whatever you really want to focus on for that. It's just going to give our discussions and our observations a little bit more clarity and a little bit more direction. Finally, at the end of the year, you will be asked to fill out this teacher questionnaire after we have completed all 7 professional development trainings. This questionnaire will ask you several questions that aim to determine our understanding of each of the tips. For example, tip 1 might focus on how instruction is accurate. So how do you know that? And then moving down, it'll ask questions that gear towards each of the 7 tips. And here are references. Thank you so much.